this is what it does. So I'm a game developer, and I have been all my life. So what are children? That's a very real question to someone like me who's made games, because I've been to France 30 years ago as well, and I don't necessarily understand French. So what really are they? So let's look at some of them. There's one showing her hidden weapon, which is cuteness, usually used to get food. That's my daughter. That's my daughter and my son moving very quickly. They tend to be quick in the wild. So they're also curious, imaginative, clumsy, joyful, moody, fragile, persuasive, and broke. They have absolutely no cash whatsoever. So it's a pretty tricky market if you really want to know. However, they do love entertainment, they love magic, and they have moms and dads who buy them lots and lots of cool stuff. So maybe there is a way for us to make the world better, as well as managing business. So a few things that we observed in Electronic Arts, there's been quite a remarkable change. Who is playing video games? My son, who is now 6, his first video game, age 2, that he was really into his Electro-Point, 2 years old. And he's playing video games. It also was a game I was into at the same time. So Nintendo and the designer in Japan actually went from the game designer compelled a 42-year-old and a 2-year-old. So we've come a long way. I think a lot of that's to do with user interface, but we're going to do a little bit later on. Also, the girls to the right. This is Littlest Pet Shop on the DS that we released last year with our partner Hasbro. The DS market in particular, now girls entertainment is probably the majority of the sales there. It's no longer an interesting growth market. And they are just there, and for girls, video games are as part of their life of entertainment as it was with many boys perhaps a generation ago. It's also cool, it's no longer lame. In fact, you see a lot of accessorized DSs, which are adorable that can see schoolgirls. And they're often playing the same games. This is The Sims. It's still a measure of just how poorly the video game business represents or understands the population, that The Sims is often referred to as the girls' game because 55% of its user base are women. Okay, when it's close to the population, but it really means it's a girls' game. It means it's a game that appeals to a large amount of people. And here are some play patterns that kids have enjoyed throughout the centuries, and the video games perhaps can key into it. So I think anybody who's got kids, and I used to design video games before I had kids, and I thought I did a pretty good job. And then I had a kid, and I thought, my God, what have I done? All of these horrible things that I built years ago, and I just had no understanding of my childhood. So some common play patterns that perhaps we've all seen is, it starts off with a linear story. And then kids like to play within that world. So when I was growing up, for example, Rupert Bear, you would then play with a group of characters, you tell stories, then you explore the world in other forms, you must make a toy version of the world, and then you would create your own stories within that world. Video games can do that on the fly, although I wouldn't suggest for a moment that video games would supplant or even threaten other children's entertainment. Quite the contrary, I think that the links between toys, board games, books, TV, and movies, as well as video games, actually get stronger. And I do not believe that video games will take over the world. I think it will grow the entire pie. Here's an example, Boombox, that was referred to earlier because we spelled out EA, one of the levels, sorry. But that's a pretty old and fun way of enjoying yourself in the playroom. You put blocks up together, and then if you're a boy, you smash them all down with a ball, and you can do that with the Wii. Interestingly, We ran focus groups after this thing launched, and the younger the age group, the more they just enjoyed the level builder rather than the actual challenge of the levels themselves. And that's intriguing. It's a pattern that we've seen across The Sims, across SimCity, across My Sims. Is you can design this wonderfully crafted linear experience with ups and downs and a story, but kids love to just monkey around in this open space and build their own stuff. Really, the younger the kids are, the less challenge they like. As it happens, 40-year-olds are particularly that challenge even. And game structures. Kids really do have different tastes. Not only to adults, but as I'm sure many of you know, within ages, within kids as well. So the tastes of children change dramatically years